always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Lurch, I'll do my own thinking, thanks.
Yeah, well, how are you going to keep tabs on Maxwell? You won't even be here. I want to put it to the vote right now.
All right, you two.
Hey,
come on.
What's up?
On your feet. You've got this place turned upside down looking for you.
No.
What is it?
Well, I was lying on this beach in the Solomon Islands, and Harrison Ford was just kneeling down beside me. And you know what he was doing?
You can fly back there after lights are out tonight. Now, back inside or we'll be on charges.
Right.
What was he doing?
There you go, Lex, the condemned Ada Hardy.
Oh, you sound bloody glad to get rid of me.
Of course not. We have to celebrate your last night. We can take it in turns to come and see you.
Oh, great help that's going to be.
Yeah, last time I was in the gym.
I hear they all voted informal. Thanks for holding the fort, Lurch. I'll be glad to have you as my chief mechanic any time. Thanks, Ruth. All right, you lot. Here's a toast. To Lexi and the next little warrior. Yeah.
Come on, Roach. Don't be such a spoil sport.
Leave her alone.
Don't hold your breath.
Oh, g'day, Mr. Jackson. You come to join the party.
Hey, yeah, we could use a good dancer.
Maybe some other time. But I do have something to say while you're all here.
Hey, you going to take us out to dinner?
You could say that.
Hey, you're not serious.
Well, not exactly dinner, but Miss Stout and I have been trying to get approval for work experience down at the docks.
And what's the verdict?
Mrs. Reynolds went to look over the project this morning.
Well, come on, what'd she say?
She's quite happy to let the project go ahead. It's not going to be a joyride, mind you. You're going to have to prove that you want to work. And the officers will be there to make sure that you do.
Miss Ferguson will probably nail our feet to the deck.
Oh, come on, Lurch. Give her a break. Besides, they probably won't let the Deputy Governor out on something like that, would they, Mr. Jackson?
Sure, I think she's down for duty on the second day, actually.
Is that right?
Right, Maxwell, your time's up. I trust your stay in here wasn't too uncomfortable.
Useful, Miss Ferguson.
Very useful. Maxwell, I'm not usually wrong when I have a hunch about the women in here. And something tells me to keep an eye on you.
Good advice. But you're wasting your time here, Miss Ferguson.
I want to know what you're up to.
I'd be rather stupid to confide in you, wouldn't I? Unless I thought we could both come out on top.
So, you do have a plan.
You can't survive in here without one, but that's not enough.
Go on.
Let's just say I want a lot of compensation if I'm going to rot in here for 20 years, and I know just how to get it.
You're going to use the system to feather your nest, make life easier for you.
I'll do much better than that.
Forget it, Maxwell. It'd only make trouble for the pair of us.
Trouble's easy to avoid if you use your brains, and they're as scarce as hen's teeth around here.
Oh, come on. Look, I've seen them come and go. Even the strong ones get ripped apart after a while.
Only if they're vulnerable. I've already got my muscle. All I need is a little outside help, a little well-paid outside help.
Come on, you're wasting my time.
It's one thing I've got plenty of.
Lurch! Thought you could do with the bodyguard when you're upstairs.
It's a... Geez, I never thought I'd see you lost for words.
Oh,
So that's why you've been cutting me out all the time?
Well, we couldn't ruin the surprise.
I thought it was because I was no good to the gang anymore.
Oh, you're always going to be in the gang.
If you don't look after yourself, you have to answer to all of us.
Oh, I feel like a real gig shooting my mouth off all the time now.
I thought you'd never put a sock in it.
Aye.
Thought you could call him Biggles.
Biggles, eh? Oh, what a cutie. Thanks, everyone. It's the best prezi.
He's a bit big for nappy practice.
I reckon.
how'd you get him in?
Well, we had to con Mrs. P, but she was apples.
Until she had to hand him over, then we saw a tear in her eye.
Good on Mrs.
Most of the other officers chipped in too.
Yeah.
Okay, you lot, you've had your moment. Those going to work experience are at the first sitting, right?
Most of them chipped in.
What was that, Jenkins?
Chips. For breakfast, maybe.
Don't be a fool. Come on, Patterson, you haven't got all day.
Sure you don't want a quick cuddle?
Get a move on.
She needs a nice big teddy bear to cuddle too.
She probably beat all the other kids' teddy bears to death at kindergarten.
Look after yourself, love. We'd better go.
See tons and tons of you.
Yeah, cheer up. The place is losing a bit of class, that's all, but it's not forever.
A deal's a deal, Ken.
You've got rocks in your head.
Well, what was I going to do? She's bloody 10 foot tall. All you had to do was stall her for 5 minutes. Even a thickhead like you could have done that. And I've to punch holes in me. That wasn't part of the deal, and you still owe me. You're whistling in the dark, kid. Just stay out of my way. I stuck my neck out on miles. No, what are you, a giraffe or something? All right. You can forget the rest of the stuff. I'll settle for some of your buy-up. Crap, you will.
Tomorrow morning, I'll bet I can run even faster.
Oh, that's good, Mel. If you keep practicing, like your reading, for instance, you're bound to get better and better.
Yeah, but I've got to run faster too.
Well, I'm not so sure about that one. You know the officers don't like it.
Yeah, but I got it. Sister Hall said I was a bit slow. She's been real good to me. She said you and me are going to work together and everything.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Well, why don't you go on to breakfast? I'll join you there in a moment.
Yeah, I'll go with you, Mel. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you.
Off you go. I want to have a word with both of you.
I'll tell him you're coming.
Thanks. Well, I hope you two haven't had a falling out.
She's welshing on a deal, and I want what's coming to me.
Well, that is a shame.
Bitch always wants something for nothing.
Well, I think you two had better resolve your differences if you're going to be working together again.
Get off it. I wouldn't work with her if you paid me.
Oh, you'll be paid all right. But from now on, you'll both be working for me.
Yes, I see, sister. I'll get Mrs. Morris to come up straight away. I understand. It would be, yes. Let me know as soon as you find out anything else. Thank you.
The women's clothes for the work experience have arrived.
Just a moment, please. Can you get Mrs. Morris to report to my office straight away? Thank you. Good. You'd better get them distributed. The women will have to leave in half an hour.
There may be some doubt about that. I think you better have a look.
I see what you mean.
Have every pimp in the state following them around.
They're hardly what I expected.
Well, Uncle Arnold must have got his wires crossed. But they're lovely, aren't they? Well, these are a lot more practical.
Oh, very practical. I'll have them issued with regulation overalls,
Yes,
Governor.
I think that'd
Well,
be a
they'd
good
be
idea.
very easy to move in.
But we don't want to see everything move in them, do we, Wilkinson?
We could wear T-shirts underneath them. If we wear prison issue, everyone will know where we're from and what we are.
It's good for security.
That is not fair. Everyone will be pointing at us and laughing at us. Please, Mrs. Reynolds, I mean, the girls will be thrilled to bits.
They're provocative and demeaning.
I don't think they'd suit you or me, Miss Ferguson, but as long as the women are suitably covered, I don't see why they shouldn't wear them.
Mrs. Reynolds, I could hug you.
Perhaps you'd better save your energy for the boat.
G'day, Mr. Biggles. Pleased to meet you. It's not exactly the Hilton, but I guess it's home.
How touching. I underestimated you, Patterson. Soft little heart beating in there after all, is there?
Sure not beaten for you.
Get your stuff.
Time for the baby boom, is it?